What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out Pink Fantasy finally. At the beginning of this month, I found out that they're having this comeback, which also supposed to represent the fact that the 24th of October is the 4-year anniversary since their debut, as far as some reading material goes. And I'm very excited about this song. Checking out Poison was one of the coolest surprises that I've ever had on this channel, and as someone that really enjoys the heavier type of music with metal and specifically metalcore, a lot of you guys suggested that song despite the group itself being incredibly underrated, and I was absolutely blown away by it from the vocals, which were outstanding, to the breakdown section, to the guitar solo, to the chorus, which almost felt like an 80s chorus inspired, and the overall story and the visuals of that music video were quite incredible as well. I'm incredibly excited about the song, so without any further ado, if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions and also support the production of these videos here on YouTube and get out Pink Fantasy. Let's go. Whoa.
빛은 다 떨어져 시작된 어둠 점점 가까워지는 걸음 눈길을 막아도 느껴지는 건 누구일까 멈춰줘 미스테리 이상한 이야기의 주인공이 아냐
So there's two girls missing as far as I understand. Ooh. This sounds really familiar. Whoa.
Somebody help me, no one else but you. Tell me why can I say 끝없는 미스테리 이상한 이야기의 주인공이 아냐 날 놓아주지 않는 그 이유 난 curious 사라져 please get out 흩어진 맘을 노린다 부러진 눈 흩어진 시선을 틈타
I love this chorus. This sounds like whoa.
무너지지 않게 나를 지켜줄 수는 널 바라보는 건
By overcoming your fears here will, nice. Oh man, her vocals. Holy shit, that's creepy. Whoa. Can we just take it back to that bridge? Oh. I love their dark aura here. Super. This.
무너지지 않게 나를 지켜줄 수는
Holy smokes, that was incredible. Oh my god, that was beautiful. This is obviously very different from something like Poison in terms of the musical arrangement. This song fits Halloween so much. Like we've had a couple of songs that felt like they were going to be kind of spooky in the concept teasers, but ended up being a lot more positive than the teasers may have suggested it would be. This song was just as dark as creepy as I was kind of hoping from the teaser, and it was absolutely fitting, much like the darkness that is kind of creeping in on you. There's literally lyrics of "Why am I afraid to look at you?" Close laughter, your breathlessness that's been caught. Like literally the darkness creeping in and you kind of realizing I'm not the main character of this bizarre story, which is literally the title of their album. It was really, really incredible and just wanting that darkness to get out, but at the same time, it is only when you kind of accept the darkness is when you can use it, face your fears and not let it consume you. And this music video really showed off their vocals in such a beautiful way, but more so their facial expressions, the maniacal nature of some of their facial expressions, and especially the girl that was laughing and smiling behind that giant chess piece. The chorus almost like represents the intentions of the darkness, aiming for a broken heart, red eyes, but at the same time, the darkness just creeps in without a reason. I feel like there are lyrics that are saying something along the lines of "You're aiming for me for no particular reason." Now, this is going to be a little bit weird because some of these lyrics to me, maybe I'm taking it a little bit too far, but "You're aiming at me for no particular reason" almost kind of reminds me of like depression hits from out of nowhere. Like there's a very popular photo of all of the a collage of various actors and musicians like Marilyn Monroe, Robin Williams, Chester Bennington, Kurt Cobain. And it says this is what depression looks like. And it's a collage of photos of all of them smiling and almost like seemingly having the time of their life. And it's like, you're aiming at me for no particular reason. It's almost like depression hits from out of nowhere. You can be on top of the world, but it doesn't mean that there's no darkness and there's no depression there. Maybe I'm taking this a little bit too deep, but the lyrics here, feeling like I'm not the main character in this weird story, in this bizarre story, because the darkness is taking over you and you feel like you're living in someone else's, you feel like you're living in your shadow and you're not the main character anymore because you're so afraid of making any move. You're afraid to look at the face of the darkness, almost like afraid of looking in the mirror because the only one who didn't know is you, I believe, were some of the lyrics here. It's my story, but I don't know what the fuck is happening in my own life because I can't face my fears. I can't face my darkness. I feel like I'm taking this a little bit too far and being way too deep with it as I usually am with some of my reactions. But it's just the way that I kind of feel about these lyrics. And as always, these are just my opinions and my interpretation of this music video. But I do feel like they're conveying a lot of darkness and depression that is kind of consuming you and wanting to desperately for that darkness to go away and get out. Under the cover of one's scattered eyes, your smile, like literally be behind the smile that appears to be normal, there's sadness and depression, possibly. I'm not really sure. I don't wanna go too deep into it because I feel like I've done that already, but literally the darkness kind of consuming you. And I feel like they did a phenomenal job of really showing the darkness in the beginning, kind of like dragging one of the girls. Then all of the duality with them being dressed in white and them being dressed in black, but yet kind of almost like representing different. When they're dressed in white, they're actually evil in a way, you know? I really loved how minimalistic this whole music video was. Like it wasn't anything like Poison. Like Poison really had a very a very elaborate music video with various sets and everything. This is it was almost like uh two versions of a performance video with a little bit of story, which was done beautifully actually. And I really love the minimalistic approach because the song itself and like some of the elements, the bells and whatnot, really gave it like a horror type feel. And once that final bridge, that final section comes in, when we hear that bell, it almost kind of reminded me of Spider-Man 3, as Peter Parker is trying to get rid of that darkness with the Venom suit and whatnot. It was really really cool, very very symbolic, almost like feeling like you're in church or in some type of a chapel or whatnot. It was really 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 beautiful, and I feel like musically, like instrumentally and everything, they did a phenomenal job. I really loved how trippy and dark and methodical it was. It was really really quite a beautiful structure that really displayed quite a bit of darkness and craziness. Especially the girl that was smiling and laughing maniacally was just was just incredible. And yeah, this was absolutely incredible. I really, really enjoyed this music video, and they did a phenomenal job. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video. If I made any sense, let me know in the comment section. If I didn't, at least I enjoyed the song. And at the end of the day, these are just my opinions. But if I made any sense, let me know in the comment section below, as well as make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.